guys, Brother Claw 67 here. Welcome back to more Spirit Hunter NG. I'm joined by
Champion and Bloom. We're not doing that again.
Okay.
Yep, it's here.
Yeah.
It's mouth time, baby.
Woo!
Hey guys, how's it going? The whisper comes from somewhere.
It's time for a tale. The man found a poor little birdie. The man wanted to save the little birdie. Okay.
I feel like these are also
That wasn't
like
very
founts
descriptive.
these are also like exposition.
Maybe. Okay, that's you.
Because like they were warning us not to open the door before the Urashima with the don't open.
That wasn't with the Urashima woman, I don't think.
No, it was with the Urashima.
Was it?
Yeah, they said don't open.
Oh yeah,
they said
you're right. You're right.
Different for.
You're right. The Kubitaro, it said like it. I don't remember actually for sure. Either way,
I think.
What they're saying does have to do with the case, of course.
Yeah, and some of them talk about stuff that hasn't happened yet, so I'm paying attention to what they're saying. Cold sweat slides down my cheek and drips off the peak of my chin. However, breathing remains composed. My heart's rate's staying pretty steady too.
Yeah, because I mean they're talking about what's going to happen next in the play.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go learn some information about a birdie and a man. Yep.
The birdie's gonna be the girl, isn't it?
I will neither confirm or deny.
Is it because I made up my mind to do this, or am I just used to the Yeah, just desensitized to the fact that you're sprouting mouths and they're telling you stories.
Yeah, pretty much.
Third time. First time was scary. The second time was oh god, not again. Third time was okay, guys.
Is this really only the third one? Wow, that's weird. Okay.
I'll leave the apartment and take a deep breath of fresh air. Tonight, I'm going to put an end to this. You better.
Yeah, or die trying.
I have a Kisoji statement. Knowing my track record of answering questions is going to be the latter. I arrive at Kisoji Station and make my way over to the Black Rabbit.
Yeah, I actually had a hard time with this one. My first one.
The lights are on inside. Is that Natsumi still there? This spirit actually seems malicious, unlike the other two.
Yeah.
Because like, the first one was just a pregnant woman who wants to know where her baby is. The second one is a child who wants to know where her toy is.
Or how to help her little brother, basically.
Yeah. When this one's just a guy who cuts limbs off of girls and tries to cure them.
And yells at you.
Yeah.
A lot. Hey, Tanaka, I let myself in. My throat's feeling a little better thanks to the mead I had. Sorry, mead.
Walk in and find Rosé and good spirits. Was that a freaking drink pun? Rosé, spirits. Rosé is a type of wine. Spirits.
Oh, it might be. I'm actually not sure.
I feel like that sentence was a pun since we're in a bar. And
maybe. It might have been.
Not to be. It's nowhere to be seen. Did you break into the place again?
Alcohol is the salve that heals life's wear and tear. You could even say it's a life companion. You'll understand when you become an adult.
And it's not my companion.
Yeah, same. That's okay.
We haven't even been acquainted. We haven't even been acquainted.
I mean, well, I've tasted it before and I did not like it.
I just haven't tasted it.
Well, good.
Call it a test of willpower, if you will.
Oh, I specifically my mom gave me a little bit of it so that I would know what it tastes like in case someone gave it to me at some point. Like someone tried to sneak it to me or something.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would just taste something.
Well, I didn't one time. I thought it was just really. I was like trying to drink. I thought it was lemonade, and it wasn't, because my stepmom drank and I didn't know.
Oh.
So I just like went to the fridge and poured something, and it tasted really bad. So I poured it out, and then I was like, "What is this?" And then my dad was like, "Oh yeah, your stepmom drinks," and I was like, "I didn't know that." This is when I was like 10 or something. Yeah. So, hey, so you're both here already? Pour me a glass too, Tanaka. I'll take some of your top shelf bourbon. On the rocks, if you please. Do we please?
Neutral, please.
Neutral, please? Okay. Do you ever get tired of being so surly? You should practice smiling in front of a mirror.
Focus talking.
Yeah, no, right? Our lives are on the line again today. Indulging in a good drink when facing down that situation is to be expected. So come on, don't keep your customer waiting.
This is going on your tab.
It's fair.
Put that Natsumi at the bar before so I know what to do. I go behind the counter and pull a bottle from the bag. Put some ice into a rocks glass and pour the dark amber liquid in. Burnt smell wafts up. Bond impatiently slashes the glass with me and pounds down the liquor.
Dang. Phew, that'll put hair in your chest. So, Tanaka, did you get some info about Miroku?
More or less. Fill them in on everything. That's what he told me about Yakumo and Miroku and Moon last night. Tell them that you're dying too, dang it.
Yeah, I see. It definitely looks like that cruel hobby of his definitely made his way to his works. But I'm finding it hard to believe that he'd abduct and kill young girls just for his writing. I'm tired of following the thread of those previous abductions. Over the past few decades, 4 girls went missing near the Miroku residence.
4?
No, I've tried following the thread. Half a year ago, a middle school girl named Tsubasa Aoi vanished.
That's T.
It said Tsubasa, it should be Tsubasa, because TU isn't really a thing that they do in Japanese. It can be done, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
So it should be Tsubasa. Oh yeah, I forgot. That has to do with a puzzle later, so never mind. But anyway, she was on her way back from ballet class. She was a pretty girl who people had expected to become a prima donna in the future. On
her way back from a ballet class. That means.
Yeah, the recording on that T-tape is a news clip about Tsubasa Aoi's abduction. We also found a ballet flyer in the mansion. Could that have been... Yeah, Tsubasa was slated to perform in the show advertised on that flyer. I think she was the star of the second act. The second act was Loctus Cane, Duck Lake. Yeah, Tsubasa Aoi was going to play the part of the princess who got turned into a duck. She was apparently really excited for it and put her heart and soul into practicing. She went to the ballet classroom every day and danced barefoot until the sunset. And then she went missing just before the show she was so eagerly awaiting to perform. What a soul-crushing tale.
I'm sure that was devastating for me. Well, yeah, losing your limbs would be devastating to anyone.
Yeah, true. Okay, now for the rest. 10 years before that, a girl named Sachi Kirishima disappeared. Then, 20 years ago, it was Ai Mishima, and the last one was 30 years ago, Hana Manabe.
You don't have any more info on those 3?
Unfortunately, I couldn't fully investigate them. They're pretty old cases, after all. All I know is they were all kids who were in their early teens. Tsubasa Aoi was the only middle schooler, but the other 3 were all in elementary school.
First letters... Oh, wait, that's you.
Oh, sorry. The first letters on their names match the tapes. T-S-A-H. The pieces are all starting to fit together. I think we can safely assume that Yakumo Miroku abducted all those girls. Once every 10 years, a young girl around the same age was kidnapped by a children's author. Almost like some kind of ritual. It really piques one's curiosity.
Miroku must have had some nerve. He kept kidnapping girls right at his house, and no one ever put 2 and 2 together.
I'd say it's the opposite, actually. For him, his neighborhood was the safest place to do it. Didn't your mother tell you? Most of Miroku's relatives are famous. Some of them are on the Shinzo Ward Council, or they work somewhere in the government. They probably kept all the heat off of Miroku, just to make sure they didn't get any blowback. If people suspected a relative of theirs was a criminal, they could lose their positions. And such is the disgusting state of the world. People really are the worst monsters of all. For me, scumbags like that are a great business opportunity. Enough of that, though. Time to get to the mansion and put an end to this.
Yeah. I'm expecting you to earn that free drink you just had.
Yeah, I'm planning on it, kid. Alright.
And leave the Black Rabbit with 2 tipsy adults in tow. They'll probably sober up by the time we get to the Miroku residence.
Is that how sobering up works?
I don't know.
Does it happen that quickly? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. To be fair, we're not the people who would to know.
Yeah. I walk alone down a path that I'm already far too familiar with. Just before I'm inside the Miroku residence, the horrifying presence appears once again. Already?
Frick. Yeah, apparently. That was quick. Hello.
Countless male surfaces being crudely laughing.
It's almost the finale of the tale. The birdie becomes a crane. The birdie becomes a crane and repays the man. Tonkarari from beyond the door. Actually, I'm not 100% sure what Tonkarari means.
However, I don't feel too bad. Yeah, he's used to it. However, I don't feel too bad out of shape. I figured it'd come right about now.
I'm actually not 100% sure what that means. Okay, never mind.
Trying to figure out what that means they're saying.
Yeah, Tonkarari.
Know about the bird and the crane.
Oh, okay. Hey, you're here. What is it? You don't look too good. Did something happen on the way here?
Well, the dang curse showed up.
That time limit you were talking about. Mounds that only you can see appear, right? Sounds crazy to me, but... Spiritual phenomena that only the affected person can perceive are quite common. Besides, Tanaka has his telemetry, remember? It's not unusual that he would see quite a few things that others can't. It's supposed to be a death curse, but you don't seem too phased, Tanaka.
Well, it's the third time it's happened. I think I'm kind of getting used to it.
Getting used to it? Seriously? Haha, you really are an interesting child. I've seen many cursed people, but I've never seen anyone as dauntless as you. I guess Rosé's not the only one here who's fearless. I can't keep up with you two, jeez.
In any case, I don't have much time. This will be settled before the sun rises.
I see. Guess this is the third day after all. We're definitely getting closer to the truth. When it all comes down to it, our main issue
He looks up at the window.
is the fact that we haven't gotten there.
We'll get there, no matter what.
There we go.
Come on, let's start.
Alright, who are we bringing?
Alright, we brought Rosé last time. I'm still reeling from the effects of not switching partners. Let's go with Bob.
Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Alright. Rosé, you be on the lookout. No problem. Leave it to me. Then I'll see you later.
Just make sure that
All
you
right,
bring me
let's
into,
go.
Just make sure that you bring me and not Bon into any screaming hallways. Otherwise, you'll die. That would be so stupid of you to do, by the way.
Oh, jeez. Any spooks? I expect spooks. I demand spooks.
Ah,
Oh, no, never mind. That's not a thing. That's part of her dress.
is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
It is a little weird. I thought for sure there was a spook in the outside at some point, but I guess not. Never mind. I thought I remember there being a spook, but I guess not.
We come to the front entrance of the Miroku residence once again. Alright, Timberline Mall. But yeah, there were only 3 masks. 3 frames. That must mean we're supposed to hang the masks here.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. My question is, where do we put each one?
In the order of discovery from left to right?
Do you want to check the other rooms first, real quick, just to make sure there's nothing in there?
Sure.
Okay. Start the living room. Oh, it was okay. I just decided on the living room.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Any spooks? Spooks. Spooks. No spooks. Okay,
Nothing
well,
in there.
never mind. No spooks. I am saddened by the lack of spooks. Any spooks in here? I demand spooks. Where are the spooks?
Absolutely nothing in here.
Really? Okay, well, never mind. Let's figure these out.
Order of discovery, left to right. Let's try that.
Here, let's read them real quick.
Oh,
Examine the frame or examine the charm?
Examine the charm. Duh.
It must represent the types of masks that need to be put here. Miroka is a fairy tale novelist, so I bet that it's related to fairy tales.
Alright, fairy tales.
Well, when I think about fairy tales that deal with cherry blossoms, I think Hanasaki Ji-san. You know, the one about the old man and the neighbor that kills the treasured finding dog one. Hanasaka? Ji-san means old man. Hanasaka, it sounds like a location name. Hana means flowers, Saka can mean a few things. So I'm assuming it's the name of a location.
Whatever it is, we put the
But,
dog
you know.
nest there.
In the end, the old man's cherry blossoms get him blessed, but the neighbor ends up in jail. Man, Japanese people in olden times really love cherry blossoms. So
Yep.
we're gonna put a dog thingy there.
Yep.
Doggo mask. Bloop. Dog mask used. Let's check the next one.
Examine the cedar plate. Examine the charm.
It's probably something to indicate the types of masks that get set here. Miroku's fairy tale novel, so these might be tied to fairy tales. Retribution, huh? Feels like a common theme for fairy tales. Kachi Mountain comes to mind, but there's no rabbit or raccoon mask, so that's not it.
Kachi.
Wait, what? What happens if we examine the frame?
Oh, that's how we take the mask off.
Why do we not
That's how we
get to actually read the full thing, though? It's not letting us read the full
That's
charm.
probably how we take the mask off if we.
Yeah, probably, but it's weird that it's not letting us read the whole thing. It's kind of strange. Oh well.
I feel like I've heard Kachi Mountain before.
Interesting. Alright. Examine the frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But the last is a really vague clue.
Oh, come on.
Maybe if we went with process of elimination, we could figure this out.
That's what we were betting on for the other one.
Yeah, pretty much.
It said rabbit or raccoon.
It did say rabbit or raccoon.
Did we have another?
The two that we have is pheasant and monkey. are pheasant and monkey.
Alright, the thing I think of is that both rabbit and raccoon are mammals, so we can put the monkey mouse there and then put the pheasant there. If all else, we can just swap the two.
It's true. Monkey. And then we're going to try the pheasant here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not right. No, it is right.
It also happens to be how they're aligned in alphabetical order, from left to right.
Interesting, okay.
Then...
Holy crap, dude. I'm not gonna lie, this part took me a little bit. Wanna know why?
Why?
I brought Rose, and she didn't know what any of these things were. I got a completely different way to figure this out.
What was it?
What was it? The way I was using to figure this out was I started here, then here, then here. So I started center, left, right. Center for a monkey, which is an animal, which is a humanoid animal. Dog, Kubitaro. Pheasant, having to do with Swan Lake. Because I basically did it in the order of the cases we've done so far. The first one was Urashima, the Urashima woman, which is human, so it used the monkey. The second one was Kubitaro, which had to do with dogs, and the third one had to do with
I just kind of.
So I don't think that was how you were supposed to figure it out. So I was very confused with this one.
Yeah.
But I brought Rose, and she didn't know any of the fairy tales, so I had no idea what was happening.
I just kind of I'm not gonna lie, middle one was a complete guess.
It worked. Whoa.
The entrance to the secret passageway opens up once again.
Nice, great job.
I was just looking. Yeah, I was. Yeah, come on, there's gotta be something pretty important up ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna go and I'll save. And we shall continue.
Something appears inside the secret passageway. Finally, we get to go to the attic.
Oh.
It's a ladder.
Man, I feel like we're finally going to put the finishing pieces on the story.
It certainly is giving off a dangerous vibe. We better be prepared for anything if we're done quiet.
So yeah, like I said earlier, I did this part with Rose. So I'm interested to see how it works if we use Bond. Checking for spooks real quick.
Should we switch?
I don't know. I'm honestly not 100% sure. I'm not really sure. I'm wondering how it works.
We just used Bond to figure out a puzzle.
So you're thinking we should switch?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go switch. I'm honestly not sure. I just know that I did this part with Rose. That's all I remember. But I don't know if it's like one of those things where you have to use Rose in order to do it. Oh, you're back.
Switch.
No problem. You're on lookout now, Bon. Alright, I'll see you later. Rose, stick to the mission here. It's the same dialogue. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Let's enter the Miracle Residence. Let's enter the hidden passage. Oh, let's go up the ladder. Go.
I climb off the ladder.
Oh, oops.
I hold my breath as I climb up the ladder, and it was exactly as we figured. Vast attic fills our vision.
I wonder. Oh, sorry, no, that's not Bon anymore. Yeah. I wonder what's behind the sliding door.
Yeah, let's be careful. I have expectations for what's behind that door, and I don't like what I'm expecting. The sliding door is lit up by the lights. The lights coming through is gentle and soft. Quietly edge over the sliding door, and as I extend my hand to open it...
Please don't look inside.
What the? Now a figure appears as we hear the voice.
This is the screaming author.
Open it. I know it's dangerous, but we have to do this. No matter what's lurking behind the door, we can't just turn our backs here. I forcibly open the sliding door and attempt to rid myself of the fear of the door. Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
There's nothing here.
That's what it looks like. All I see is a completely empty room. What's on the floor, boys?
This is so weird. Because there was a part in this chapter that we didn't do earlier. But, like, I swear there was a part of this chapter we were supposed to have done by now. But maybe not yet. Maybe it's coming up later. I think we should check these things real quick first.
Yeah. For some reason, the sensor feels slightly warm, like they'd been flamed there recently.
Cool. I thought for sure there was another part of this chapter that we hadn't done yet.
An old paper lantern. For some reason, it's not dirty or covered in dust. It even looks like as if it's been used recently.
Cool. Let's check the other things first, because I feel like the bloodstain is like the main thing, right?
Yep. Also, it'll activate blood entry.
True.
It's an antique-looking chest. There's a lock on the chest.
It's a pretty old lock. I need some special tools to open something like this. That means it's probably faster for us to just look for the key.
Looks like even Rose can't do anything about this right now. We were about to leave when I noticed this sheet of black paper that was under the chest. What's this?
Copy paper. It's copying paper. Ever hear the phrase carbon copy? It's used to copy words.
Alright, let's go.
Mirror.
There's a dull antique mirror here. Nothing stands out about it, other than the fact that it's so cloudy and doesn't reflect well.
Okay. Blood.
Let's do it.
Blood.
The tummy's steeped in blood.
Sweet.
Bloodstain is pretty big. Something terrible obviously happened here.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it. I should be able to see something. I kneel on the tatami and adjust my breathing. I quietly press my palm against the mat. I don't know, nothing's going to interfere.
Hmm?
Nothing's going to interfere.
Not right now.
But... Huh? A massive jumbled images fill my mind, and I can't tie them into any single image. I feel like this blood doesn't just belong to one person. It's going to be really hard to for me to get anything useful out of it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not gonna get anything out of that right now.
I should have guessed.
Yeah. So do we have to go back down? Yeah, we gotta go look for the key. Okay, never mind. So yeah, we're not quite ready yet for the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, there's definitely some sections that we haven't done yet. I was very confused.
Alright, so we gotta find the key.
Yeah. Which direction are we going?
True adventures always go left.
Woo, left. Living room. Is there any spirits living in the living room?
It's a wooden storage shelf. Isn't anything interesting on the shelf?
Well, that's not helpful. Is there anything interesting in the phone? No? Okay. Is there anything interesting in the clock? No? Okay. Is there anything interesting in the fruit? We can't examine the fruit anymore. Okay, never mind. It's the other one.
Alright, bedroom.
Oh, heck. Actually, never mind, but it's okay. Yep.
There's a typewriter there.
There is a typewriter. But are there any spookenings is the question.
Also, there's papers all over.
Is there spookenings? There are no spookenings? Okay, there are no spookenings. Okay. Let's look at the papers on the floor or the typewriter. Actually, can we examine that paper over there? We can examine this paper. Let's examine this paper.
Sheets of paper are scattered everywhere. Most of them are blank sheets, but there are a few with some sort of title typed on it. Sitakiri Hana Kobutori Ani.
Yep, Kobutori Ai. Sitakira Hana and Kobutori Ai. Sitakuri must refer to Sitakuri. It's a little bit weird that it's C and not she. Should be she. Shitakuri, Suzume, and Kobutori has to be Kobutori Jisan. Hana and I certainly are feminine names to be used as references to those tales, though.
Are their last names to the kids?
Hold on. Do we have that information?
Yeah, we have Hana. We have H and A, which certainly matches.
No. Just give me a sec.
Well, we can examine the others, the other two, and if the letters of the last names line up, then
I'm wondering if we get any information in these. No, never mind. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I is one of the last names. I don't remember if Hana was one of the last names, because Hana isn't really a full last name. It would be Hana something, like Hanahiko or something.
Okay, let's look at the other.
It wouldn't be like just Hana.
If it's the same thing,
So.
then we'll have two more that show up over there, and they'll along with the T and the S. Sati Kanigasen?
You got it. Sati Kanigasen. Sounds like it's a nod to Saru Kanigasen. I'm not familiar with Miroku's works, but maybe the Sati bit would mean something to fans.
Yeah, there's the S.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Alright, so take a look.
There's an old typewriter here. There are black stains all over the keys. The keys are completely rusted, and we're not even sure if it'll work. There's already a sheet of paper set into it, and I see part of something typed onto it.
No.
No.
Ongase. Ongase.
Okay. Blank. No. Ongase.
Ongase, yeah. Looks like we must fill in the blank. It may be referenced to that crane fairy tale.
So, something fairy tale related that would complete. Symbol, no Ongase.
It's blank. No. Yeah.
Well, that's a weird way to say blank.
Yeah, I don't know.
You assume we know a lot about Japanese fairy tale.
Yeah.
You're assuming a lot of us, game.
Yeah, I know.
The rest on the keyboard actually seems like it could be dry blood.
Yeah, we're gonna touch it.
Yeah. I'll give it a shot. I feel around the section of the keys that look particularly dirty.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it's the name of the last girl. They're coughing sounds. They sound like they're from a person that's in pain. I think I've heard this voice before. This voice. Eventually the coughing stops, and then, in a firm voice, the voice said something.
Engrave my fairy tales.
Just now, that was him. It's the voice of the man on the tape.
Seems like you saw something.
Engrave my fairy tale. That's what he said. As I speak the words, the typewriter begins to make sounds on its own.
Looks like he wants us to type with this. So yeah, we gotta figure out what to type. I'm trying to remember. There's no way to like check what the names of the girls were. I don't think.
Well,
No,
I'll look at those
guys.
options of what to type.
Oh, yeah.
A, B, S, T, U are the only working keys, so the word must only use those letters.
Yeah. This one was dumb. This is the puzzle that was dumb. And I'll explain my reasoning for it, but this is like the one puzzle in this game that I wasn't happy with.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit to try to see if you can't figure out what the answer is.
Alright.
Let's type.
Well, obviously the first one is T because that's the last one. It seems like the typewriter doesn't have any ink. Huh? Rosie takes a look at the typewriter.
But of course, after all, there's no ribbon in it.
Ribbon.
It's a ribbon soaked in ink. You place it between the paper and the keys. The keys hits the tape, and that's how the letter gets typed onto the paper.
Onto the paper. Carbon sheet.
Yeah.
So you're saying the typewriters are ink.
Correct. But typewriters are pretty simple machines. If you can get anything that can print letters between the keys and the paper, it'll work.
Like a carbon sheet.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Take out the carbon paper from my bag. Can we use this? Jose carefully examines the typewriter.
Looks like it'll work. I'm sure you'll at least be able to type a few letters.
I put the carbon paper in the typewriter to take place of the ink ribbon.
Alrighty. Start typing.
Alright, we start with T.
Okay.
Go with A. I have to form a name with this.
Or a word.
Or a word.
I mean, I guess kind of a name, yeah. It's hard to say whether or not it's supposed to be a word or a name.
Trouble is I don't know that many Japanese names.
Mm-hmm. Let me know if you wanted me to just tell you this one, because this one's really dumb. And I'll also explain why it's dumb after.
I don't think there's any way I can figure this out unless there's something I'm missing.
It is one of the names of one of the girls.
I knew it.
But the issue with that is that we don't get to know what their names are anymore, because it wasn't written down anywhere.
Oh, so we have to go back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Yeah, we didn't correct the word. So, I'm trying to think if there's some way that the game will let us figure out what their names were. because it's not written.
Wait, Bond was the one that gave us the police report. That gave us the police report. Maybe examining the papers with him will give us the names.
Maybe. We can go check. I'm trying to think how we're supposed to re-access the names of the girls, because it's not written down in this stuff. I don't think.
I'm almost certain Bond.
I'm pretty sure it's not written in anywhere here.
Nope.
No, none of the names are written down. I actually figured out the answer to this puzzle not through it being one of the names of the girls, but actually through the meaning of the names of the words.
All right.
Or meaning of the words.
So how did it go in there?
That's me, but that's okay.
All right.
All right, we're gonna swap though. We're gonna see, because I want to see if it actually lets us figure out the answer correctly if we use a Bond, because I used Rosé. Oh, we can't enter by examining the door. That's cool. So yeah, let's see what happens if we examine the letters with Bond, because he's a journalist, so he's probably more familiar with.
He's also the one that gave us the names in the first place.
Yeah. Let's see. Sati Kangasen, huh? Based on the other, this must be referring to Saru Kanigasen. It also looks like the typist prefers Kuren Shiki romanization. Kure Shiki. Kune? I'm not 100% sure what Kure Shiki means. Oh my gosh. That's how you're supposed to figure that out? Really? Okay, well, never mind. If they were using the Hepburn system, TI would be CHI and TU would be TSU, but whoever's leaving these puzzles clues behind is obviously using Kunrei Shiki. I bet this bit of trivia will be super useful in your life. That's how you're supposed to figure out the answer? That's ridiculous. Okay, well, that actually is extremely important to the clue. So yeah, I didn't know that because I didn't do this with Bond. I did this with freaking what's her face. Yeah, those Sitakuri Hana and Kobutori Ai. I'm guessing they refer to Sitakuri Suzume and Kobutari Jisan. Yoko's works takes on fairy tales, so it probably makes sense that the titles are references. That's all we got out of that. I am upset. But yeah, we don't get to know what their freaking names were. Guess what, though?
What?
I'll just, because, do you want me to just tell you what the answer is? Because I don't know if I don't think you can get it without access to their names, their names. And if for some reason it's not letting us see their names.
I don't know what it is.
So, should I just give you the answer?
Sure.
Tsubasa. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because Tsubasa was the girl whose name was Ai, and who was the most recent girl. Her name?
Oh.
Okay, so the way we're supposed to know this, if we examine the typewriter, I'm assuming we will fill in the blank section. I guess it'd be some kind of crane-related thing. And it's got to be in Japanese. Wings would be Tuba. Oh, yeah. So you're supposed to get back to this point after getting more information, I guess. The word Tsubasa means wing.
Oh, gotcha.
That's how you're supposed to know that. But I was thinking to myself, how in the world are you supposed to know that answer if you don't know any Japanese? Like, how in the world are you supposed to get that? Apparently, Bond explains it if you go back and re-examine the typewriter after.
I mean, it makes
afterward.
sense. He's a journalist. He should know his way around things.
Yeah. So, a Japanese crane-related word that complete the title of a fairy tale.
And I'm guessing.
So I knew the correct answer. I guessed the correct answer technically the second time. Because I started T-S-U-B-A-S and then it cut me off. And said, nope, that doesn't work. Like, what the heck it doesn't work? Tsubasa is the word for wing. What the heck do you mean that doesn't work? It's because you have to do T-U-B-A-S-A.
Oh, because of the annotation.
Because of the Kunrei Shiki. But I didn't know that it was Kunrei Shiki because I had Rosé with me, not Bond. I was just like, oh, because it just Romanized it wrong. So I was like, they Romanized the word incorrectly. So they wrote TU instead of TSU like it should have been. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. But apparently, it's explained a little bit better if you do a lot of examining papers with various characters, apparently. So yeah, the correct answer is Tsubasa because it's freaking the word for wing in Japanese. So, but I was thinking, I was like, first of all, they spelled it wrong. Second of all, how are you supposed to know this if you don't know Japanese? So, whatever.
And I just proved your point.
I was like, this is hard.
Whoa! The keyboard starts clattering on its own again. Even the keys that were stuck fast earlier are now smoothly typing on the paper.
Whoa, I think this is what they refer to as psychography.
We all cut the paper, edit as the paper fills with sentences and rolls out off the typewriter. We pick up the paper and look it over. This is what was written on it.
I failed with many of them in the past. However, I managed to save the fourth birdie. Though it is their role, all the birdies have lost all four limbs. It's truly saddening. The fourth birdie wails that it did not want to be seen and it wants to die. Truly a pity. I shall at least give her wings and transform her from a little birdie into a beautiful crane. If she becomes a crane, I'm sure it would show me the utmost gratitude, even if it died.
Okay. So he's trying to surgically turn these girls into cranes. Or something like that.
Something like that.
So the typewriter...
You said it, sorry.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck he means by this.
Yeah. Hey, Tanaka.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Take a look at that.
What is that? When did it get that way? There's now a bulge in the bed that looks like someone's sleeping in it.
Yeah, let's go take a look, shall we? Why, hello.
That's one sturdy bed. I wonder what caused these stains. Now that I'm looking, there's more spots than I expected. Examine the wrong spot.
I freaking examined the wrong spot, sorry.
That is bulging suspiciously. Bulge is about the size of a grown man lying down sideways.
It smells like rotten food.
Yeah. Powerful stench violates our noses. We have been in this room several times before, but it never smelled like it did now.
Something has definitely gone bad here. I'm sure it's what's causing that bulge. Tanaka, try looking under the sheet. Yeah, you gotta do it.
I mean, I'm about to die anyway, so...
Yeah.
Smoke gets more and more intense as I get closer to the bed. Trying to breathe as little as possible, I place my hand up the corner of the bed blanket and pull it back in one motion.
This is absolutely disgusting.
There's so many hands.
Yeah.
What is this? In the bed lies a lump of meat that is covered in rot. The skin of what looks to be like a head on the pillow seems to be infested with maggots. Looks like the corpse of a man. Oh man. Why are there so many arms? The most bizarre thing about the corpse is that there are many arms stapled together. They're all skinny and flexible looking. They must belong to little girls.
Looks like the kid's arms are embalmed. I'm guessing they belong to the girl from the
Bond's words cut off. Why would anyone do this? Did the spirit do this?
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Take a look at the tool next to the corpses. That little thing right there. It's a surgical stapler. It's used to staple open wounds shut.
It's for stapling together flesh.
Yeah, you got it. There's a chance this man stapled those arms to his own body himself.
You know what, me neither. I can't bear the freakish corpse any longer, so I cover it and leave the room.
Yeah. That corpse. It must be Yakumo Miroku. I don't know what he looks like, but judging by the white hair, I bet it was him.
I couldn't even see that white hair.
Yeah, it was a little bit there.
Hang on. If Miroku's here, then who's the screaming on? Star number 4.
Someone who died in this place while leaving behind an intense grudge. And if it isn't Miroku, you know who that leaves, right?
Hearing the word grudge, my mind immediately thinks of the tear-filled screams and pleas of the girls that were recorded in the list. That is the second time where we thought it was a dude and it's faked out and it turns out it's a girl.
That's true. And there's only been 3 things so far.
I recall the
Which actually, so far all 3 of the ghosts have been girls, actually. Interesting.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, well.
I recall the contents of the Tsubasa no Ongaise?
Yep. Close enough, yeah.
That came out of the typewriter earlier. I fell with many of them in the past, however, managed to not kill the 4th birdie. Because I'm sure that even if it were to die, it would be able to die in peace. We haven't found the 4th girl, though, and what the title Tsubasa no Ongaise indicates, that spirit must be T, the last girl killed by Miroku.
Heck.
feel my stomach turn once again. Yet another time has happened since I entered this place. Sure, any sane person would feel the same, but I can't allow myself to look away from it. I have to face the tragic reality. If I can't, then I may as well just embrace my coming death.
Yeah. Oh, right. Let me give this to you. It was next to the pillow where the corpse was.
Vaughn tosses a small pouch to me. Contains an old key, a syringe with liquid, and an empty medicine bottle. That was disturbing.
Yeah. It was.
The label on the bottle reads midazolam.
Midazolam? Midazolam is a benzodiazepine sedative. It's used in pre-anesthetic medication. He might have been using it when he was operating on those kids.
The key is probably goes to the chest in the attic. The size matches with the keyhole. The old chest sitting in the back of the... That's why the spirit was saying, "Don't look at me." And what? And now it makes sense. And now it all makes sense.
Because you remember it said something. There was something like they didn't want to be looked at because it was it didn't want people to see it. It'd rather just die or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember that?
The old chest sitting in the back of the attic, and that seemed like it was in the way. I remember what I said earlier about how all the spirits were like good people, good people that had horrible circumstances, and that's why we cure them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that comes back now, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it's finally time to open it.
Yep. All right. Uh-oh.
And it's time. This feeling. The screams and mouths pierce my brain.
The tale has reached its happily ever after. Don't peek in, don't peek in, don't peek in, don't peek in, don't. Please don't look, Andrew. Please don't look, don't look, please don't look, please don't look. Jeez.
I tried my best to do it out of sync, so.
Yeah.
I don't have much time left. I gotta go to the attic.
Alright.
I need to switch partners before I do, though.
Let's see. Let's see real quick. Yeah. Bedroom. We're gonna go back and switch?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, man, this is take one. We're not doing it again.
That's fair. Oh, you're back. Oh, yeah, that's dialogue we already seen. Yeah. Switch. Yeah. Okay. Do his thing, yep. Stick to the mission. Alright, let's get going. Let's go! Let's see if we can. Because we can. Let's go into the hidden passage. And up the stairs. Oh, never mind. We have to actually examine the thing. No, you stupid. There.
Go.
Go, my minion.
We return to the attic. The paper lantern is emitting a white light. Oh, they're lit now.
Yeah.
What the heck's going on? Sliding door is now completely open, and I hear what sounds like pain breathing.
Hold on. Oh, kaishita-no-ni. That makes sense. Yeah, kaishita-no-ni. Yeah, it's like I requested or I pleaded, and even though, or even still, or it's still, it's what it said.
What do you mean you pleaded? Let's ask the ghost. After clicking my tongue, I walked toward the voice to see who's there.
Yeah, kayasu means I like to request, and kaishita means in the past, and no-ni means even though I did that. So yeah, that's what I was trying to understand what it meant, because it sounded familiar, but I wasn't 100% sure. So
yeah.
Anyway.
My whole body is wrapped up in something that comes from overhead. I'm quickly jerked up in the air, and the impact causes me to drop my flashlight.
Well.
Oh crap! The flashlight. I feel like I'm a bug that's flailing around inside a spider web.
This is not good.
Frick! What the heck's going on? Rose, you're in the way. Move over.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't do that. If you haven't noticed, I'm upside down.
I squeeze my head against Rose's body so I can actually see.
Rose.
Rose.
Oh, that's good. Hi. Yeah. Let's see. Did I try some text?
That is disturbing.
No, we did not. Yeah, this one is particularly disturbing to me. I think this one's probably the most disturbing out of all of them, to be perfectly honest.
Dark silhouette
Oh, sorry.
swirling in outline begins to gradually form. Shoot. So this is the screaming mother. From the front, a scream pierces my mind, and I see and I see stars for a minute.
Whoops.
Think, how should I deal with this?
All right.
Once again, I take a deep breath and try to focus my concentration on one point, but I think the fact that I'm all tied up like this is preventing me from fully concentrating. You gotta be kidding me.
All right. Survival escape. Let's go. The spirit battle has begun. Scene 1.
Alright.
So freaking creepy.
I have to stop that voice.
Yeah, and I had a hard time with this one. I actually had to try this one a good amount of times in order to get it right.
Dang, I can't move.
Grr. If it helps, I believe I have the use of one of my arms. Got any ideas? Do you have any ideas?
I don't.
There's a mirror. So there's different body parts. There's these up here.
The wire stretched very tightly. I feel like it'd cut me if I touched it. It's vibrating considerably. Maybe it's resonating with the screen.
So what are our items anyway? Got bamboo charcoal. Probably for odor elimination. While it is dry, it'll take a while to get it to light. Okay, spray paint, it says yellow. There seems to be some left inside. No mask. Looks like an old man's face, but there's worn off. Fairly large dent on the black back of the mask. Clump of stiff hair. Commonly uses beards with the masks of old men for stringing together musical instruments.
That's going to be important later. I know it.
Yeah, ballet flyer, colorful brochure advertising kids ballet. Features young kids feet will be painted yellow.
That's also going to be important alongside the spray paint.
Incense, pleasant smelling incense sticks. Presentation looks pricey. Those seem like they would still burn pretty well as they're quite dry. Tape T, of course. Well, we'll just read it quick. Missing girl refers to as T. Cute pair of kid socks with a pattern of little bird wings. They're made of thin material that seems like it'd run easily. Tape A, screaming in a mystery voice. That one of the girls in Yakumo. Cassette tape of H, recording of a girl agonizing pain as her limbs being cut off, as well as a calm voice who sings Miyako Miroku. Silk washcloth that was wrapped around the mouth of the doll with the dog mask on. The damage to the fabric hints that is being used for something that wasn't intended for. Cassette tape of S, grown is a young girl like the other ones. Sparkler, favorite of kids in the summertime. Paper wrapping feels damp and the tip is burnt. It might still light or it might not. Hard shoes, pointed toe shoes that I found near the doll wearing the monkey mask seem to be shoes a ballerina would wear. Old key. Doesn't look like something commonly available. Moon pattern might indicate it's custom made. Syringe. A syringe found in the pouch by the body. There's some liquid in it. And the bottle found near it had the label of common sedative. So that's our item list.
Right.
So there's those. Let's see your face. Let's just check all the locations real quick.
I see the screaming author's mouth. That's where the piercing scream is coming from.
There's her mouth.
Okay, the syringe seems like a too obvious an answer. And plus, we learned in the first thing that ghosts can like avoid attacks. So I feel like chucking the syringe at it to knock it out would fail miserably.
Yeah, probably.
I can see the torso of the screaming author. It's within reach and looks like a good target. If I can just use something. It's tempting me to use the syringe, isn't it?
Maybe. And then we can't look at the feet. So, what do we want to do? There's the arms, the face, and the body.
Well, it explicitly says the torso is a good target, so that's probably where we're aiming. The question is, what do we aim with?
Okay.
Like, it's like the head seems like that's where the screaming is coming from.
Yeah.
Yada, yada, yada.
I mean, we're worried about the screaming as well, right? Let's see. Fire, incense, tape, keep socks, tape A, tape H, hand towel, tape S, sparkler, hard shoes, old key, syringe. What do you think? I had a really hard time with this one, and
This
to be
one
perfectly
seems
honest,
hard.
I'm not actually 100% sure if I remember exactly what the order of everything is.
Like, I can tell what's important. The spray paint will probably be used later to spray paint her feet yellow, just like the bird, just like the characters in the Annette movie.
Makes sense.
The one with stiff hair might be stringed together to form an instrument or something like that, because those things are resonating. Except we don't have enough dexterity to string them to the strings holding her up.
Well, right now, the one who's actually using her arm is Rose. Rose is the one doing this right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to guess our actions are pretty much limited to throw.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Cute socks probably are not it. I mean, the cute socks have like wings on them. Hand towel.
First, our objectives together to stop screaming, right?
Right now, yes.
How do we do that? The syringe seems like the best choice, but again, I don't think you can really sedate a ghost.
Also from this far away.
Yeah.
Because we kind of see, it seems like we're throwing at this point right now.
Yeah.
Because it's still kind of far away.
Launching a sparkler at it seems all kinds of no.
Yeah.
Also, we don't have anything to light the sparkler with.
Yeah.
Everything else doesn't seem like it would work at all.
Yeah, this one was super weird. I had to... I don't even... I might have actually had to look this one up because I couldn't figure it out. So let me know if you want a hint. Or if you want to just, like, guess something.
I need a hint because I've got no ground to stand on right now.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what the location is or what the item is? Or something else?
Let's start with something else, and if I need it again, I'll ask for it.
We're trying to stop her voice, the screaming. Last time, the thing that made us stop the screaming was Rose imitating the screaming.
Okay.
That's my hint.
Alright. That makes me feel like the clump of still hair has something to do with it.
Okay?
Because that's the only thing here that could reasonably make a noise. That could make a reasonable noise other than the firecracker, but we don't have anything to launch the firecracker with.
Yeah. Well, just sparkler, not
Sparkler.
even. It's not even a
It's not a
firecracker.
sparkler.
It's just a sparkler, so it's not really even going to make that much noise.
We don't have anything to light it with.
Yeah.
So, but for the clump of still hair, it's just a bundle of hair. It's not fit to make noise right about now.
Mm-hmm.
We can examine her torso, her neck, and the strings, right?
Or her head.
Her head and the strings, right?
Yeah. So let's read what the torso says again. Within reach, it looks like a good target if I could just use something on it. The head. Piercing scream is coming from.
Wires are very tightly. It feels tightly if I touch it. It's vibrating considerably. Maybe it's resonating with the string. My first thought is to use the hair on the strings.
All right, we can give it a shot.
Because the fact that it's resonating with the scream means that we can probably mimic it, use that resonation to mimic it with something.
Let's give it a shot.
It's right back in the passage. Those they mimic the communicating cry. We managed to survive.
Hurry, hurry.
Hey, take the clump of stiff hair in the backpack.
Clump of stiff hair? What on earth could you need that for at a time like this?
Stop talking, just hurry up and get it.
Got it. What should I do with it?
Rub against the wire as hard as you can. Under that bit. Oh, it's like a violin.
Mm-hmm. That is the correct answer, yeah. I didn't get it. What do I try to do first? I try to use the hand towel on her mouth.
No!
It didn't work, obviously. If you say so, here goes nothing.
It straightens the bottle and rubbed in the wire. The hair is still being rubbed in the wire, and the screen gradually dies down. The screaming audibly moves a bit, which causes us to move around quite a bit too. Am I in a position? I can't see what's in front of me once again. On the bright side, the movement also frees up one of my arms. Hey, you alright?
This isn't good. The wire shifted and now I can't really move anymore.
The wind is coming from above me.
This is a really interesting fight. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I'm wondering what would happen if this was Bond instead. If it would be basically the same or not.
Yeah. What's the other weight I feel on my back is Rose? Oh, well, I can see her hands and feet. Forcing my head into a position where I can see again. I see the screaming off his bird-like leg.
Not a crane. Please, not a crane.
Is it crying?
I can't move. This is on your shoulders.
Not a crane. What the heck does it want me to do? It wants to be a duck. We gotta spray the feet.
Spray them footsies. Yeah. Because yeah, she was wanting to be part of the duck lake
Yep.
thing.
This creepy looking leg looks like a bird's. Perhaps it doesn't notice me looking at his legs and screaming off if it's noisy. Spread the legs.
Spray them footsies.
I remember what was written on the ballet flyer that we found in the bedroom. First act, collection of pieces, ballet others. Second act, lock the cane. Please enjoy the energy and spirit as I perform adorned in adorable colors. If the screaming author is Child T, the girl who was killed last, she must regret how she wasn't able to perform at the recital. Pick up the spray paint, reach toward the leg, and start spraying.
What are you doing?
Paint the bird-like leg yellow. The screaming author looks at its leg and feels like it smells a bit. The screaming author repositions itself once more. Whoa! I feel like I'm a blender or a clothes dryer as my robe upside down.
Whoops, I accidentally made a mouse stroke.
That is an angle!
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm all tangled up again. I can only move my leg, and this time I'm upside down.
The wires got looser so I can move now, but I don't think I can make much more of this. Or I don't think I can take much more of this. Burn it. Burn all it.
Let's see.
What's wrong? Let's hurry and do something. You'll flip us over again if we dawdle.
I know. Let's do this.
Survival escape. Scene 3.
Alright, the feet are out of reach, and all I have is left is
So, we've got the body.
feet torso, so when it looks like Rose would be able to reach it.
There's the face.
I can see its head right below my feet. I don't think Rose can reach it out that height in that curve. Well, that leaves us one option. Dang, can't do anything from there. Two options. The wire starts right there, but it feels like it cut me if I touched it. In this position, looks impossible. Dang it. I guess it looks impossible for me to reach, but I'll shut off my brain and just do it.
Okay. I also want to check around because there's a thing over here.
Oh. I see the fire from my paper burn. I see the fire from the paper sparkler. From paper lantern sounding out above my head. Might be able to reach it. Sparkler.
Well, we have a couple of things that can burn actually.
Oh, the charcoal.
Bamboo charcoal. When it's dry, it'll while it is dry, it'll take a while to get it to light.
And we also have the incense.
There's the incense. They seem like they would still burn pretty well as they're quite dry. And then there is the sparkler. The wrapping feels damp at the tip, and the tip is burned. It might still burn, but it might not.
No sparkler.
So, I mean, freaking shoes, but we have a couple things.
Okay, sparkler seems very iffy now that I think about it. Because
Yeah.
it's damp and it's already partially used.
Mm-hmm.
So it's down to the
But the thing, she says burn it all. Like, what is she wanting to burn? You know what I mean? She just wanting something to burn, or is she wanting something specifically to burn? That's where I'm kind of confused on. I don't imagine it would be the ballet flyer. You know what I mean? Because she wanted the ballet.
Burn the mask of the man.
Mask of the Man?
Because it looks like her tormentor.
Yeah, we could try it.
Take the Okita mask from my backpack and light it on fire with the paper lantern.
Paper lantern, huh? It's a bit far.
Rose stretches and tries to reach the lantern. The Okita mask just can't quite. Oh, well then. Hey, this is going to hurt. Suck it up.
Just what exactly are you thinking?
My reply to Rose is a heavy kick to the back with my free leg.
Ow!
Fortunately, the kick enough to get the Okita mask to touch the lantern's flames. The Okita mask smells like a burning butt all at night. Come on, hurry! Screaming after Susan struggling with the same honest look on his face. An intense scream blasts me at close range. Dang it!
Not quite. Yeah, not quite.
And we were
It was a good thought.
And
we were doing very well. We were doing very well. It was close. Dragon.
Like from the very beginning, I thought I should use the horse strings on the wires, but I didn't know how that would work.
Yeah. Thankfully, it just takes us back to this phase.
Oh, cool.
Thankfully. Let's see what it says again. Burn it, all it. Okay. Burn it.
Burn all of it.
Yeah. Something.
It obviously doesn't want... No, it clearly doesn't want us to add fuel to that fire, and it doesn't want to smell nice.
What's it say with the different parts of the body again? Stretch very tightly. It feels like it cut me if I touch it. In this position. Gotta try. But it won't let us do that part of the body anyway. Can't see his head. Or can't touch that.
We can touch the torso.
Pretty much all we can do is the torso or the lantern. That's it.
Yep.
So, Rose would be able to reach the body.
I don't think so. It wants us to burn something. But I want to know what I need. We'll look through the items again.
Maybe charcoal. While it's dry, it'll take a while to get to light.
Burner tape. Burner tape.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's try that. I actually don't remember this for sure. This one's one of the ones I don't remember for sure what we're doing.
She's T, right?
She is T, yeah. She's Tsubasa I.
Okay, so burn T.
Okay, never mind.
Well,
that was a good thought.
There was an attempt.
Mask.
That mask, no. Tape, no.
Ballet flyer, incense, cute socks.
I imagine burning the ballet flyer would give us a bad end. Or something like that.
Well, we're actually not on this final scene. It usually says last scene. We're only on scene 3.
Oh,
so this isn't the last scene.
Oh, so we're just trying to progress.
Yeah, exactly. Hand towel, maybe? No, the hand towel was on the dog mask, which means it wasn't Tsubasa.
Yeah, it wasn't her.
Or Tsubasa. Hard shoes. I don't think it's the hard shoes, right? Because, I mean, it's ballerina shoes.
And plus it was near the monkey mask.
Yeah. Old key is something we still need. I mean...
The syringe won't burn, it's glass.
It won't melt. It won't burn, you're right. But it would reach the torso.
Are we gonna have to sedate her?
I think maybe. I'm actually not 100% sure.
I don't know.
Because we're trying to progress right now, right?
I mean,
we could try throwing the sparkler at the thing anyway and just see what happens.
Let's
right?
do it.
Let's try the sparkler.
I mean, if you're trying to burn everything, a sparkler indoors is a good way to do that.
It's true.
Take the sparkler from... That sounds like the same text.
Yeah. Paper lantern, huh? It's a bit far. Yeah, it's the same thing. Boop. Ow. What? Yeah, because it was, yeah, the sparkler was one of the ones where it said it might burn, it might not.
Yeah.
You can try the incense. The incense is a lot more likely to be burn, right?
Yeah, but that's a candle. It will only burn itself unless we light something else with it.
That'll make a nice smell, though, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man.
That won't help us.
I don't know, man.
Well, but we know where to use it. That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
The question is what? Charcoal will just add fuel to the fire, and it'll probably burn quickly because charcoal.
It says that it's dry, so it will take a while to get it to light.
So that's questionable. Even that's questionable.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The incense is the only thing that's going to burn easily.
All right, let's try the incense.
Okay. I'm honestly not 100% sure, to be perfectly honest.
Oh. Smoke creeps out the incense where it touches the fire and it quietly starts to burn.
We did it!
Okay, lit incense.
Oh.
Alright, I have a fire spot. Just gotta find a spot that it burn easily.
So we're just supposed to get a set of fire now.
Oh.
That's what it is. Okay, that makes sense now.
Screaming out their flaps again, and my world spins around once more.
Bye, hello?
We're basically face to face with it, which makes it seem potential.
Amazing. Yeah, she said that.
Basically being speechless.
She said that in Japanese.
I know what it wants us to do, but I'm not doing it.
Hurry.
Screaming out there looks like it's trying to talk something.
I'm unable to move again.
Hold on, I'll end this.
Survival escape.
Yeah, I hear the music. I know what's coming.
Last scene.
It all hinges on what we do here. Alright, the
Does
first...
indeed.
The
So, we've got her head. Face is pretty close. Sorry. That's you.
I see its eyes staring at me sadly. Where should I start to finish it?
There
I don't want to strike it
is,
anywhere, because
the arms
oh,
again?
that might be a good place to strike it. This place. No.
Yeah, it's not gonna let us. There is the body. Torso.
Here's the seats tied close. Where should I start to finish it?
And there's the legs.
Oh, so it has to have us use the things on the leg. Oh, where should I start to finish it?
Yeah, and so it's either the head, the body, or the legs.
Alright, I have a dumb idea, but it might just work.
Okay, what's your dumb idea that might just work?
Put the ballerina shoes on the legs. Like, we're definitely not going to want to strike it if we're going for the good ending. Because that would just kill it.
Yeah.
So, we're going to want to help it achieve its dream, right? And her shoes are specifically ballet shoes.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So, if we just put the ballet shoes on her, she'll be achieving her jelly. Dang.
No, apparently not. It's a good thought. I like that thought, but I guess not. But also, we got lit incense, so the game let us get lit incense. Let's see. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually not 100% sure about this one.
Why don't you put on the socks?
Try the socks.
Like, it's telling us, it wants us to use the incense, which I know for a fact it probably gives the freaking bad end.
Not the socks. Yeah, I'm actually trying to remember.
Like, at the end of the game, our goal is not to kill this one. Because otherwise the curse will pass on Rosé.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want the bad ending.
Instead, we want to appease her.
Hmm?
Okay. What do we have again?
She's wanting us to burn her, right? Hold on. I have to actually examine.
I mean, this makes it tough because what she wants is to die, but dying will transfer the curse.
Not necessarily. Destroying it will transfer the curse. Appeasing it will not. Destroy specifically implies using its grudge against it, as opposed to trying to appease it. It's like giving it emotional pain or spiritual pain, as opposed to helping it. So it's not necessarily killing it is bad, necessarily.
Burn your artificial legs off? But they're metal, they don't seem like they burn. Yeah, they're metal.
What do you think? I have a thought, but I'm not 100% sure.
Alright, lay it on me.
I think it's the body because it has fabric on it, and that's going to burn easily.
I mean,
But
yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's the head, but I don't remember for sure. It's been a little bit since I played this,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to lie.
It's really hard because this is the one thing where they want to die.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we try to get the bad ending and reset.
Alright.
You know what I mean? So we should just pick something.
Burn the dress.
The dress? Okay.
Rosé, pass me that incense.
I'll try. Just give me a moment.
Rosé moves around the ground and tries to hand it the incense, but we try a bunch of times, but we still can't get it.
It's impossible. I can't reach you.
Guess we have no choice. Throw it to me.
Who? If it doesn't work, no hard feelings. Get ready. I'm going to throw it.
Flick of the wrist, lit incense gets tossed with me in an automatic. I'll just sit like this and we'll catch it. Come on, reach! The wire digs deep in my flesh, but I fight through the pain and reach out for it. Hot! The incense scorches my fingertips, but I managed to grab hold of it.
Incroyable. Use it to...
This'll do it. Stretch my arms far as I can and press the lit incense onto the screaming author.
Push. What? Is something wrong?
Just hold on, I'll... Screaming author stares at us quietly, but... Then shakes hands slightly and takes a deep breath and screams once. Just that moment. His clothes catch fire, and the flames engulf him. laughing.
Of course I'm laughing.
Instead, the flame just screaming out there, kicks his legs almost joyfully, and then falls to ashes on top of the tatami mat.
I'm pretty sure that's the good ending. Because I think the bad ending might be
What?
the syringe on the body.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
But
that would be definitely a bad ending.
Because I'm pretty sure this might actually be the only one that I got the real good ending on the first try. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I think that's the good ending.
Alright. Let's find
One
out.
way to know. But she did kick joyfully. So.
Yeah.
And she did ask us to. So.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The wires held us tight are cut, and we dropped pretty roughly.
Phew, well, we're still alive.
Yeah. Somehow.
Pretty sure that's the good ending. I'm pretty sure. Because yeah, the metal legs wouldn't. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to pick the torso because that's what's gonna burn the best.
Yeah.
So we can start the fire up enough so that it'll fully get her
Yeah.
afterward. You know what I mean?
Like usual, the curse disappears. But wondering how much long this is going to keep happening makes me depressed.
That's a good sentence right there.
I looked at the floor where the screaming author felt it now, but it had disappeared. Now there's just a pool of blood in its place.
And smash. You'll learn more about Little Miss Ami if you use your blood entry on this, correct? Try it quickly now.
Yeah. Getting closer to the pool of blood. I slowly press my fingertip against it.
Touch. Here she is.
Alright. See, Ami trapped in place. It seems to be a bathroom. It's the same scene as before.
Look at the detail on that hair. It's so good. Anyway.
It is now 2 weeks since Ami disappeared, so I've been worried about her health, but I said the vision doesn't seem like Ami is any different than she was when she was taken.
I want to get out. How long do I have to stay in here? Mom, big brother.
Ami groans in a tearful voice with her head drooped down. Her high-pitched sound like two hard objects rubbing against each other next to Ami.
I don't know if you could hear it because it was a little quiet on our end, but there was a little creak sound.
Ami's entire body lurches up as if she was just hit with an electric shock.
Ami, I came to play with you.
Kakuya appears and gently pats Ami's head. At the same time, the doll arm under his sleeve tightly grips Ami's body. Almost as if it was intended to be seen by anyone watching the vision.
Ami, have you gotten used to Kakurio?
But Ami seems to be refusing to raise her head to answer Kakuya's question.
Kakurio is a different world. You used to live in Utsushio. Here you won't get hungry or get old. You'll just keep on playing with Kakuya right here until Kakuya gets bored. If you get bored, will you take me back? No, I won't. I'll break you. Kakuya doesn't like chatting because you reveal secrets. Huh? What did I tell? Who did I tell?
Kakuya must be upset about me saying something about energy, but Ami wouldn't know that I know, because she doesn't know that I'm wanting her like this.
But you can relax. I won't break you until I get bored. Ami, what do you want to play today? Tag, hide and seek, word games, house, or...
Guess we'll never find out.
Yeah.
Ami.
I want to play a game. How about Monopoly? What? No. How about Scrabble or Boggle? Do you like Boggle? Let me out of here. Okay, fine. Let me ask one more question. How about a game of Hungry Hippos? Have you heard that before?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Seems like you saw her. What did you see?
From what Kakuya said, It sounds like Ami is trapped in a place called Kakurio.
Kakurio. She must be talking about that Kakurio.
What? You know something about it?
Just the dictionary meaning of it. Kakurio is also called Tokoyo. It's a Shinto term for their view of the world. It's what they call the realm of the dead, but more simply, it's the afterlife. The world of the living where we are is Utsushio. I cannot be certain that the Kakurio she was talking to is the one I'm referring to.
That's not what I'm interested in. How do I get to Kakurio?
Unfortunately, I don't know, either. Obviously, Bon wouldn't have the slightest inkling. First, we need to ascertain what Kakuyo means by Kakurio.
I now know that Ami is in Kakurio. Unfortunately, I don't know what or where that is. Am I really powerless to help her?
I know that you're in a hurry to save Ami, Tanaka, but we can't do that right now. Let's just take the little steps forward that we can. Why don't we open up that chest? That is what we came here for. Let's do it.
Put the key in the lock and lift the lid of the chest. I saw a small, oddly shaped doll and a thick envelope. What? I feel compelled to scoop up the doll. It's an odd design with a girl's head on top of a stringy body. The face of a familiar hairstyle and hair color. Does a very good job of looking like Kakia. Why is a doll with Kakia's face here?
Huh, so this is what Kakia looks like. You know, she's quite adorable looking. She doesn't look like an evil creature, the evil creature we know. But why is this in Miroku's house?
Don't ask me. How the heck should I know? Talk of dolls reminds me of the dolls with little girl spirits in them that we found. I wonder if there's some sort of bloody source related to this doll too. Couldn't help but think the doll's important, so I shove it into my pocket.
And now, the envelope, please.
In the envelope at Rose's request. Contains scratch paper with detailed descriptions of things and some photos of girls. It's not left behind by Yakumo Miroku. It looks like he wrote about the girls he killed. But even with this, we still can't figure out why Miroku did such a horrible thing. And these photos are. In the photos, I see a girl dancing on the stage wearing a white ballet outfit.
A ballet recital. Oh, that's right. The victim went missing when she
was coming home from ballet practice. She was. I recall the appearance of the screaming author. Turned into that. What the screaming author actually didn't want us to see. It was probably...
I see. That's why she came up to us here. Because it was painful for her to see us compare her with her former self.
We leave the burnt-smelling attic, all of us full of dreadly feelings.
Took you long enough. As much as I want the scoop, patrol's about to start. We should just get the heck out of here now.
Let's meet at the Black Rabbit. I'll tell you what happened at the bar.
Haha, sounds good. We managed to survive after all. I think it's time to celebrate our victory tonight over a good drink. We started it over a good drink and now we're going to end it with a good drink.
Apart with the other
Sounds about right.
The station. Because I run to the train, I managed to reach Kasoji Station earlier than they do. Find out not to me in the Black Rabbit. She turns to me looking unhappy. Something's off. She's not her usual friendly self.
Perfect timing. I was about to call you.
What's up?
A detective was just here. A lady named Oe. You know her, right?
Oe? Yeah, I remember. That tall lady, right?
Miss Oe is helping me with Ami's case. She's told me a lot. Like that you've been out late at night recently.
I guess that lady to the detective went and ran her mouth out to me. Is this her way of trying to pressure me because I was being uncooperative with her?
You're doing something dangerous, aren't you? I can tell from the scratches on your arms.
I looked down at my arms and realized that I've got a number of scratches on them. Must have gotten them while I was being swung around by the screaming author.
You're doing this for Ami, aren't you? You're looking for some girl in a kimono, right?
Huh?
Miss Oe told me what you said when you talked to the police. After Ami suddenly vanished from the bathroom, you met a girl in a kimono. And that girl said she kidnapped Ami, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's just like Miss Oe said. The other police I talked to didn't tell me anything about that. Probably because it sounds so absurd. But why didn't you tell me yourself?
Is it obvious? I didn't think you'd believe me either.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have taken you seriously. But I haven't learned anything these past 2 weeks. At this point, your story about her being spirited away is my best lead. Takeshi, you'll tell me, right?
She looks at me with a burning determination. The desperation of a mother who's lost her child, the persistence to find that child. I can't keep hiding it from her. Okay, I'll tell you everything. Give me a few minutes. I've got some people who are helping me. They help me explain it. It'll make everything a bit easier to believe. Eventually, Bond and Rose arrive at the bar. Oh good, she's not dead. After I'm introducing myself to them, we start to talk about everything that's happened.
We're good. We're good. She's not dead.
We tell her about Kakuya, our investigations, spirits, Kakuya's game. When I'm unsure about how I should explain something, Bond and Rose help me out. Natsumi listens quietly until the very end, never interrupting.
So that's what happened.
She seems so shocked. I would be too, to be fair. That's not unexpected.
Yeah.
I've actually faced a number of spirits now, and I still wonder if it's all just some nightmare.
I understand if you won't believe our story, but every bit of it is true. Your daughter was kidnapped by this Kakuya doll. We and Tanaka are pursuing it. I don't want you to get your hopes up for no reason, but at least your daughter's still alive. According to Tanaka, people don't get hungry in the realm of the dead. Realm of the dead? Kakuya.
She repeats those words to herself quietly. Natsumi, if there's anything at all that makes a connection for you, let us know. We need all the information we can get.
Right. I don't remember it very well, but I think Miroku once wrote a story about the realm of the dead. Oh, Yakumo Miroku again, huh? This guy seems to have quite a few connections to Kakuya. Could it be a mere coincidence? How fascinating. I'm trying to figure out how to do two different, slightly deeper female voices. It's tough.
When I hear Miroku's name, I remember all the disgusting and grotesque things I saw tonight. Oh god, I got it back.
Yeah, about that.
The corpse of girls are so inanimate. That was what became of Yakumo Miroku. The children's often grew murder of little girls. His acts of insanity and the girl screams are all recorded on those tapes.
I think the hair is up there, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Wait. Hey, Aunt Natsumi, I want to ask you something. Was Miroku a pedophile?
What?
Her eyes go wide at the unexpected question, but I press her again. Was Miroku a piece of crud who got off on tormenting kids?
From what I know of him, he didn't have any hobbies like that. I never heard Satomi mention it either, and she was obsessed with him.
Huh. I'm sure he hid his guilty pleasure so that no one else would find out. But the way Miroku sounded on the tape still bothered me. I can't believe someone who spoke so calmly could be doing something so depraved.
Hey, Tanaka, what's bothering you? You can't explain what we saw here without concluding the guy was insane.
Yeah, I know, but something bugging me. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't figure out how to put it into words.
Anyway, I've got a request for you, Miss Manager. Could you look into that book of Miroku's that references the realm of the dead? Just in case, you know. Yes, I'll do my best. Bon, Rose, I'm putting Ami's fate in your hands.
Aunt Natsume shudders and breaks down into tears.
I'm not cut out for this gloomy stuff. Look, we'll find your daughter, alright? In exchange, they'll come on a decent booze for us. Bourbon's older than 10. That'll be fine by me. Takeshi, I'm so sorry. I'm putting you in danger. But there's nobody else I can turn to now. Please, save Ami.
Falls my all for once.
Thanks. Nice. Classy.
Next thing I know, it's already past midnight. We say goodbye to Aunt Natsume and leave the bar.
Do you want to save?
Yes.
What time is it? Yeah, we should definitely end this video here.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned till next time where we will figure out, I guess, what the next spirit we're going after is, I suppose.
Yep.
I mean, more than likely, right? So, yeah. Stay tuned till then.